So everybody's trying to save some money just now wherever they can. You need to heat your house and wash your clothes and stuff. This video is mostly about washing your clothes and drying them. It takes about 2 hours to do a normal wash, and then it spins the clothes at 1600 RPM, and then we stick them in the tumble dryer. It's not really a tip, it's more a sort of look at how much it costs to do the washing and how you can make it a wee bit cheaper. So the first thing I did was I set up the washing to go, and this washing machine does about 2 hours of washing the clothes, and then it spins them for about 20 minutes, and then it's finished. And then the washing, we would take the washing out of there, put it in the tumble dryer and let it dry. But I was noticing that when the clothes were in the tumble dryer after about half an hour, 45 minutes, they were just really hot and wet, but they weren't actually getting dry, so I thought there was maybe too much water in them. So what I've done is I've set up like this wee experiment to figure out how much. So I took the clothes out when they were finished the initial spin and weighed the clothes and myself just to see what the score was. And I stuck them all back in, and I disconnected the pipe, the drain pipe from the washing machine, and stuck it in a pot, and then I ran the spin again on spin only, which takes about 17 minutes, and it spins it up to 1600 RPM. And you can see here on this sped up video that it first spins, it goes a bit fast, and then it kicks up a gear and goes to full speed, and you can see the water coming right out of it there. Then I measured that, how much water was in this, and it turned out to be a cup of water, or about 250 millilitres. So that's quite a lot of water. And then I also weighed the clothes again, and it didn't really register that much, but these scales are for weighing humans, not necessarily clothes. So then I stuck the clothes in the tumble dryer, and I measured how much water came out of the tumble dryer after it was done, just to get an idea of how much water there was in total. And there's about a litre of water in the clothes in the tumble dryer after it had dried them. So we got about a fifth of the water out by doing one extra spin that would have usually been in the tumble dryer. This thing tells you how much electricity things are using, and at the bottom there it gives you a price. I didn't set it up properly, but for the washing machine to spin it, it costs only 2p. So then this time what I did is I spun it, and then I spun it again and counted how much water came out the second spin, so that's 3 spins this now. On the third spin, still about 100 millilitres of water came out of the thing, but it's a lot slower. Like, you don't see it pouring out like it did in the last one. Well, even then it wasn't pouring out, that was sped up, but less water. After the second spin, you've got then about 400 millilitres of water probably that have came out, which is even better. It's less to dry. I also measured how much it actually costs to dry the clothes in the tumble dryer with the same electricity meter thing that you see there, and that costs 85p. So 85p to take out 1 litre of water, 2p or 4p to take out about half a litre, if we're rounding up, 400 millilitres. Anyway, it's a lot cheaper. So the tip is spin your clothes maybe twice if you've got the time. I mean, it only takes 17 minutes in there, and then if you've got time, do it again, and you'll save yourself. Even if you're hanging them up, that'll make them dry a lot quicker, and it costs nothing, 2p for a spin. I'm not going to do things just in the hope that they work. I need to see that it's going to work first. So you can see there, disconnecting that pipe and saving the water that comes out whilst it's spinning. There's loads of water there that otherwise was going to go in the tumble dryer and have to be turned into steam and collected again at the bottom. Definitely worth it. Anyway, let me know if that helped. Give it a thumbs up to spread the word, and subscribe so you can see more.